I'm sorry. Former disgraced, fired, terminated, and let go Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor has done what now? You must follow the law. The law says...
Glorious. Is it a lawsuit? Probably. Why not?
Well, folks, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up. It's the Law with Attorney Larry Forman, folks. Today, we are going to talk about the infamous, the disliked, the universally hated former Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor. Now, Michael Proctor, for those of you who don't know, has had his hand involved in many different cases. He has been involved in the Karen Reed case as the lead investigator, and they tried to kind of, massage that a little bit because of his heinous behavior. It was so bad, in fact, that he was fired before Karen Reed's second trial earlier this year, which she has won with flying colors. And they had Yuri Buchanan testify in his stead as Proctor's supervisor. Bullschlacha. None of that was real. That was all a facade. They just could not put the man with those heinous texts, calling Karen the C word, calling her all sorts of things, all sorts of just nasty, nasty words that he used, but calling her having a balloon, for it's just her lawyer. He just hated her guts. Okay, we get it. Fine, buddy. But you're supposed to be a neutral investigator in a murder case. And he was none of those things. So, he was investigated as early as 2024, and they were rescheduling another hearing. They had a total, I believe, of about 3 hearings for Mr. Proctor, because we can't call him officer anymore, or trooper, thank goodness for that. Proctor was finally terminated from his position in March of 2025, about 7 months ago. Now, the trial was about to get underway right as he was terminated, which is another reason they probably could have put him back on the stand, because they knew one of the questions by Alan Jackson would be, "Excuse me, former disgraced Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor, you're no longer a trooper with Massachusetts State Police, right? Why is that?" "Oh, right, because of the text that you sent about this woman in the case where she's being prosecuted." Shocker. Anyway, so that's where we are. Now, Michael Proctor, in his infinite wisdom, decided to file an appeal of his termination. Now, why did he do that? I have no idea. Did he sincerely and legitimately think that the corrupt system, no matter how corrupt it is, would really welcome him back with open arms? I don't think so. I'm sorry, buddy. Not sorry. There is no way, zero, zilcho, not a % chance that you're going to get your position back. But he said, I want to appeal. However, that all came to a screeching halt just a couple of days ago. Former disgraced Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor officially withdrew his appeal. It was filed on October 18th, 2025, signed by Michael Proctor with his email address, name, phone number, etc. And he writes, Michael Proctor, appellant in that case number, withdrawal of Civil Service Commission appeal. This notice confirms, he writes, the withdrawal of my appeal in the above referenced matter. I exercise my right to sign this form of my own free will. Now, that second sentence means absolutely nothing. I don't understand why he even included it. I don't know if his lawyer did that or if he did that. This notice confirms the withdrawal of my appeal in the above referenced matter. That's it. That's all you need to write, including the fact that he's doing it of his own free will. Obviously, buddy, your signature is on it. So I don't understand what you're trying to accomplish there. But okay, whatever. It's done. But that's not even the best part. Do you need a lawyer that defense counsel fear? Hire me, Larry Forman. I'm a trial lawyer. I know how to get money in your pocket. If you've been injured in any way, shape, or form, car accident, dog bite, slip and fall, medical malpractice, doctor negligence, hospital negligence, whatever it may be, give us a call. 1-844-774-HURT. That's 1-844-774-HURT. Let's get you some money. The best part is that this withdrawal of his appeal came right when thousands of new alleged texts that he authored were getting ready to be released. And he did not want the reviewing committee getting their dirty, dirty, dirty hands on those dirty, dirty, dirty texts. Yeah. You think this is like, oh, this is a man who has found moral compass. This is a man who has finally seen the light. I see the light. No, he's just trying to hide even more because he knows that the minute they shine the spotlight on those text messages, he's going to have a whole lot more to worry about than trying to get his job back. Go into real estate. Go do something else, Proctor. You're not getting back into this under any circumstances. And shout out to Ted Daniel. He got a quote from Alan Jackson about this whole ordeal. This is what Alan Jackson, he's the one who was one of the attorneys who represented Karen Reed alongside Ms. Little, Mr. Yannetti, and Mr. Alessi in the second trial, and everyone's son's Alessi in the first trial. Michael Proctor's sudden withdrawal of his appeal was not an act of humility, writes Ted Daniel, quoting Alan Jackson. It was self-preservation. He learned, Michael Proctor that is, learned that investigators have recovered text messages from his private phone dating back years. And he wanted no part of what those text messages would reveal. He didn't accept accountability, no sir. It hunted him down. And as Colonel Noble has admitted, the years-long corruption is systemic. So thank you to Ted Daniel again for getting that quote for us. But right on the eve, almost, of Brian Walsh's jury trial, which is set to begin on Monday, October 27th, if you're watching this as this video is premiering, or if you're watching this in the future, hello, future person. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel. Folks, it's going to be a mad show. Why? Because Proctor was also involved in some capacity in the Brian Walsh case. Now, for those of you who don't know, Brian Walsh allegedly killed and dismembered his wife, and this is a no-body murder case in Boston. We got the same players. We got Trooper Keefe, we got Proctor, we got Buchanan, and we have a few new players from another local police department that have investigated this case. So I'm really looking forward to starting to cover that trial when it begins. And yeah, folks, I have a few more Karen Reed updates coming up for you all. I've been in touch with her civil defense team, and I was told that their answer was due yesterday, but for some reason I couldn't find anything in the filings. Maybe the filings have been delayed or something, but at some point we're going to cover the latest filing in the civil case for Karen Reed. And also, there is a surprise coming over the next 3 weeks or so, maybe a month, that's related to the announcement that was made in the Karen Reed case back last month during the hearing. So, folks, with that, I appreciate every single one of you. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.